And welcome back. This is a Chic Eye Shadow showing you an update on my garden. Today is April the 5th, Easter Sunday. And this is the watermelon, one of the watermelon plants over here on the other side of the backyard. I planted some on this side. This here is my squash. Is this squash and watermelon? I'm going to be putting a trellis around this one. And here's a smaller one right here. And then another one that's grown up a little bit right here. Then I have two others over here. I have this one and I have this one. So these two are growing up nicely. And then I have over here my cabbage, kale, spinach, bean, sunflower, beets, sage, dill, what else? Some flowers over here, dusty millers and violas. So I have all that in this bed, and they're doing very nicely now that I've been watering them regularly with the sprinkler system, believe it or not. So I'm anticipating some kale and some spinach and cabbage by the end of May. All right. I want to show y'all a couple things that are going on in the garden. I'm watering these scallions, ever bunching onions right here. Carrots are coming along very nice. And this area right here is where my eggplant is coming back very nicely. I had to cut off some of those infected leaves. I planted some beans over here. And I want to plant, I believe I planted a squash over here, and I want to plant some corn. I have to see though, I'm not sure if strategically that would make sense. Have a bloom on my okra plant. Let's see if I can show y'all right there. So that's nice. And I have blooming onion about to come on the top of that scallion. Tomato plants, onions coming along nicely. A little carrot in there. Carrots, shall I say. And nasturtiums are looking good. I transplanted these cilantro. I don't know if they're going to make it. Might have to take those out. Then I have some carrots over here that are looking good. They'll be ready within another 3 to 4 weeks. My original tomato plant has some more blooms on them. Those tomatoes down here are looking good. And that's my basil looking good. Parsley and thyme. So we're doing fairly well. And I have here my chives and tomato. I really believe that it looks like the cantaloupe. That's why I'm not sure. It's crazy. I gotta see when they start to bloom what that really is. Some more of my basil and mint. So that's looking good. And my corn. The corn is coming up very nicely. But the only thing is I got some defect on these leaves. Something's bothering them. We'll see how it goes. Something's been eating up my leaves here for the cantaloupe. So we'll see. And my watermelon over here is doing pretty good. Pretty good. That's my sweet potato. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 watermelon. I put some of this landscaping vinyl down, vinyl fabric, whatever you want to call it, down. So we'll see how that turns out. We're retaining some of the moisture. I put the water on underneath there. As you see, I have my drip line. So it goes all the way over here to my sweet potato. So we'll see how this works out for me. My oregano is doing very well. So yeah, over here my gladiolas looking good, and my sunflower is looking very good. And I did plant a squash about 5 days ago that came up nicely. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. My corn over here, I'm trying to let this corn regain its color. It's too much water, it's too much water. Got some radish and some, what is that in there? I have my radish and cucumber in there. And sunflowers, teddy bear sunflowers, cucumber, nasturtiums. That is my sage and my Asiatic lilies. Sunflower right there. I am loving how my pepper plant is looking. Pepper plants are looking. And my marigolds. Another tomato plant. My eggplant is looking good over here. It revived itself. Got another sunflower down in there. That's looking very good. It's coming along nicely. Got some new tomato right in there, as you see. So we're coming along. Something's been chewing on my tomato plant over here. So I'm gonna get it, whatever it is. And my basil, garlic. These are some Anaheims right here. So another sweet potato slip ready to go in. Couple of them ready to go in. Potatoes looking very good. And I got a couple of squash on here. I have 2 so far. Corn is looking good. And my radish are coming along pretty good as well. I put some sunflowers in here, as you can see, down in there. So everything right now is looking pretty good. My peas are about to come off shortly. I don't know, they're the last couple of peas I'm probably going to get with these that I planted. I'm going to have to do things differently next time around. These gladiolas will be blooming soon. Love how those look. My grass is coming in pretty good too. That's my bed that I just planted. In this bed I have corn, beans, sunflower, nasturtiums, alyssums. My dog got in there and was digging. I don't know if she or he messed up where some of those seeds might be all transferred around. This is my rosemary. I don't like how this potato plant, it's just, I don't know how those potatoes are going to turn out. We'll have to see. This one right now is looking so-so. My citrus, we'll see how that turns out. I want to be able to plant those by as like significant trees by I don't know, October, and hopefully get some fruit next year. And back here at my Asiatic lilies, these will be blooming soon. I planted those, I want to say the end of February. So that's where we are. And my transplant okra looking pretty good. Alright, thanks for hanging with me for this short update tour of my backyard garden. And for all of you out there that are just starting, such as myself, happy gardening and best of